while shouting about complaining. The defendant shouted, but the belt accidentally didn't come out of the gun at the same moment and in a blank. The guy who was standing on the victim's right side suddenly attacked the defendant, grabbed his gun after immobilizing him, and handed not only the gun, but also the defendant to the railway station agent, who were present at crime scene. Also the defendant confessed that he was armed. He didn't intend to kill the victim, but he had goodwill as he was complaining due to the penalties and chasing to the railway station agent. His intention to turn over the gun to the victim. When the attesting witness asked, they professed the aforementioned facts. The forensic medicine, when they examined the gun, issued a report indicates the gun was used, and the 5 bullets already inside it and ready to shoot.
Cap which was ready to shoot is intended. It may be resulted from unsuccessful shooting attempt, or the trigger decided before reaching its pivot, and the enemy still even prevented the projectile to get out of the bullet. Sometimes it may happen, but probably the indentation proved that an attempted to push the trigger before reaching its pivot. In such a case, a trigger returned back in the same format which the gun was handed. Holding the gun and grabbing it from the defendant's hand may lead to closing the trigger if it was opened. The defendant's motive behind doing that was the fame and threat of authorities and the government, trying to undermine credit of the regime and create chaos, preying on the current state on a fears to foment revolution. After recalling the committed for trial, we ask to trial the defendants in accordance with the counts number 45, 46, 231, 232 of the Penal Code. Thanks.
Call the first witness. Is the first witness?
Yes, I'm present, sir. I am security manager of the Egyptian National Railways, and I was present with the chairman of the authority. While we were standing at the forecourt of London railway station, I saw the defendant who was running fast toward the audience, speaking loudly and saying and complaining. When he got closer to the chairman of the authority, he got a gun out of his clothes. At this moment, I realized that this man has bad intention. So, I ran towards him, bounced on him, held his hand towards the gun to paralyze him, and snatched the gun. Then I handed him to the chief detective of railways who was present.
What do you swear under oath?
Yes, I swear that's him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Call the second witness.
The second witness present? Yes, I'm present, Your Honor.
What's your postage?
I'm the chairman of the departmental manager of Front Railway and invited all of those who were present to open the railway near the station. All of us were at the courtyard of the station and the president was examining the railways. In the meantime, I saw the security manager who was at the right side of the assaulted chairman, holding the defendant's right hand strongly where's the gun, and I know that the defendant aimed first towards the chairman, penetrating the audience. But before shooting, the first witness bounced on him, held his hand towards the gun, snatched it, and handed him to the chief detective of the railway.
Would you swear under oath?
Yes, I swear, Your Honor.
Sign open your oath. You're free to vote.
The defense can begin.
Your Honor and Councillors, I and my colleagues are here today to defend the defendant. First of all, we ask to clear the defendant out of all the charges, as the second witness only saw the defendant when the first witness caught him, and the rest of his testimony is useless, as accepted by hearing. So, why don't we consider that the defendant was one of evidence, especially he is a member in the public sector union, and they framed to get rid of him because of his inquiries and pressure on the influential people as he has become a newbie.
The defendant wanted to complain and express that in the way which his mind imagined. So we shall believe him as he was always which lead him to insanity. one of the insanity symptoms is that insane duties or actions lead the others to laugh if you remember this oppression. And the word that he honestly states are strong evidence on his insanity. The defendant is absolutely insane, that's why we have to believe him. Thanks.
The best evidence on the defendant's insanity is his words. When he was asked in the investigation as he proved that there's another partner in the crime incited him to murder, and he said that he will divulge his name before the court. When the court asked him about his partner and his name, he decided that his partner is his mind, which was white, then became black. Your Honor shall evaluate the defendant's mental status as he is undoubtedly insane, and the impediments to punishment are applicable to him. That is why I ask for my defendant's acquittal. Thank you.
Having considered the referral report from the public prosecution and the technical report provided by the forensic expert, and listening to the attesting witnesses, the defense, the account, and the evidence of the crime commitment, it was complementary at the Osage affirmed that the defendant was lying in wait, has a motive related to commit the crime.
The statement of the defendant was surprising, as he stormed the audience has cue, complaining and holding a gun filled with 5 bullets ready to shoot, which is a weird way to complain. Moreover, the forensic report proved that the bullet was ready to shoot, and the defendant tried to pull the trigger to shoot the bullet, which didn't get out of the gun and when he did. Because of a causal incident, the defendant's murder intent proved through the fact of the case, and the idea which possessed him, that the workers suffer from misery, and the government is pressing down their necks, and don't please them. As a result, he pointed himself to define them, and was ready for any sacrifice.
Considering that the defendant lost his mind is not true, and the court can't bear it in its mind as it noticed that the defendant is of sound mind, agile, intelligent, and elusive during the trial and the investigation records. That is why there is no need to examine his mental capabilities. Therefore, the court has ruled in the presence of the defendant to be sentenced to hard labor for a period of 15 years. After considering the conviction stipulated in Article number 17 of the Egyptian Penal Code and applies the penalty. Meeting closed. The meeting closed. Cooperate.